Hello guys, this is Siva here again. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys another powerful boom and crash strategy that you can use to grow your small account. Okay, so this is a spike catching strategy, alright, and you can use it to grow your small account. Okay, so before I share with you how the strategy works, let me quickly share with you the indicator setup. Okay, now the first thing you have to do here is to click on this icon. Click on this icon here. So after clicking on that, the first indicator we have here is the moving average. Alright, so you search for the moving average, and as you can see here, the parameters, the period is 10, the shift is 0, method is linear weight, applied to is close. Under the style we have 2 pixels, you make the color red. Alright, so after that you click on save. Okay, now the next indicator here is the next indicator we have here is the commodity channel index, which is this one right here. Okay, so you search and click on the commodity channel index. Alright, so you can see the period for this one is 100. They apply to typical price. Alright, under the style we have 2 pixels. You can change the color to any color of your choice, and the levels, you can see these are the settings for the level. Alright, so you just make it 0. Okay, so that's pretty much everything for this one. Okay, so you click on save. Now if you add the commodity channel index, the indicator window one will perform. Okay, so you have to click on this icon here in order to add the relative strength index. Okay, so if you click on that, then you search for relative strength index. Now these are the parameters for the relative strength index. The period is 15. You apply to its median price. Under the style we have 2 pixels. You make the color of your background. Okay, and the levels, you make it 10 and 90. Alright, so after that you click on save. Alright, now we are done with the indicator setting. Okay, now this is a very simple strategy. Let me make this thing a little bit bolder. Okay, this is the one. Alright, now it's a very simple strategy to understand. Okay, so make sure you take note of everything I'll be explaining in this video. Okay, now whenever you observe that this CCI line here get to the 10 level, it normally gets spiked up. Okay, you can see whenever it touches there, it spikes up. Okay, now I'm not saying that whenever you see that it gets to this level you buy immediately. Okay, sometimes you are going to buy and it will continue. Sometimes it's going to buy, okay, and some other time it will not buy. Okay, it will still be going down, and before you know it, you'll be in a deep loss. Okay, now in order to avoid stories that touch, okay, I'm going to be showing you a system that you can use to avoid all those stories. Okay, now listen very carefully, guys. Whenever it gets to this area here, you are not to buy. Okay, you are going to hold. Okay, you see this is boom 500. Okay, now the strategy works on boom 500 and crash 500. Okay, it's not that it doesn't work on boom 1000 and crash 1000. It also works, but the volatility there is high and it's going to maybe blow your small account. Okay, so if you are using a small account, then you base on only boom 500 and crash 500. But if you have a huge account size, then you can trade all the booms. Okay, both the 300, anyone. The strategy works on all of them. Okay, so now just listen to the system or the technique you have to use to catch these spikes. Okay, so you notice that whenever there's a spike, whenever price is going down, it always makes this lower highs. Okay, be making the lower highs and then keep going down. You can see from here it made this and then go down, made this. Now you see the new spike that comes, normally it doesn't surpass this area. Right, it will not be up to that area. Okay, it goes below it. Whenever there's a new spike, it will not cross above that area. Okay, and that is to show you that the trend will still continue. Okay, now whenever it wants to change the trend, whenever trend wants to change, you will see that the most recent lower highs normally gets broken. Okay, now you can see this area, this is the most recent. All right, so as this spike happened here, it made this, it was about to go down, and then there was another spike again that broke above that. All right, that is to tell you that the trend is about to change. All right, so now this is where you take your entries. Okay, this is where you take your entry based on this concept. So whenever there's a spike and it doesn't break the most recent structure the market make, you are not to take any entry. All right, so when you want to take your entry, you make sure that the new spike that will come has broken above the most recent structure, just like this one. Now you can see this is the spike that you are going to be taking your entry from. All right, it has broken above the most recent structure the market make. Okay, so you see this one here is going to be the one that you'll be taking your entry from. So now you have to take your entry from this particular spike here, and you can see, let me use the, alright, so now you can see here, this is the spike. You can see here on the indicator window it made something like this, and it's not even up to this 0 level. Okay, it's not even up to the 0 level. Talk more of getting to the 90 level. Okay, so you can see here it made this, and when the new spike came again, it made this small one here. Okay, so now you'll be taking note of the indicator window too, and you'll be watching price as it plays on the main chart. Okay, so now you see it's not yet up to the 0 level. Talk more of the 90 level. So the 90 level here is going to be our TP area. So whenever you see something like this happen and it's not yet up to the 90 level, you can still go in. Okay, you can still go in. So in this case, you have to take your entry from this area, and then you hold till your price get to the 90 level and you exit. Okay, so in this case we have a winning trade. All right, let me show you another example again. And before you do this, you make sure price has gotten to the 10 level first. All right, before you start looking out for this to happen. Okay, you can see price was going down here. Price was going down, and then it made this a little spike here, which is your first structure. Now you're waiting for another spike to break above that previous spike. All right, so here comes the second one, and it's above that. All right, so you take your entry from this second spike. All right, so far you see that it's above it, and here on the indicator window you can see that the CC line is still below the 0 level. It's safe for you to take your entry. Okay, so you go in for this, and you are going to be holding till it gets to the 90 level. Okay, so this is how the strategy work. Okay, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. This is how the strategy work. All right, so you can see here is another winning trade again. All right, so I'm not going to talk much. All right, I don't want to explain further. With these two examples I give, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. Okay, so what I want you guys to do now is to go and backtest the strategy, see if it's working for you. All right, don't just take my words for it. Okay, I always say this, don't just take my words for it. Make sure you backtest this, see if it's working for you, and then that is when you can go in with your live money. You can put in your hard-earned money and trade with this strategy. Okay, so that's pretty much everything I have for you guys into this video. All right, so if you are a new viewer coming across my channel for the first time, please make sure you subscribe, turn on your notification bell, so that whenever I post a powerful strategy like this, you get notified immediately. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. All right, make sure you like the video if you are getting value from it. All right, and don't forget to also share the video with your friends. All right, so thanks for watching, guys. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Silver out.